Alright, let's dive into this. You might think Nate Oats' recent marriage is just another celebrity headline, but hold on, this story is packed with layers that reveal way more about us than you'd expect. Picture this, a 51-year-old head coach tying the knot with a 31-year-old former staffer at his program. On the surface, it's a Crimson Tide love story, but personally, I think it's a fascinating case study in how we judge public figures' personal lives versus their professional success. Let's unpack the basics first. Nate Oats has turned Alabama basketball into a powerhouse, Final Four runs, record-breaking tournament wins, and developing NBA talent like Brandon Miller. But here's the twist, his personal life has mirrored his career's intensity. A 26-year marriage ending quietly in 2023, followed by a quick pivot to a new relationship with Alex Accetta, someone who worked under him at Alabama. Now, before we jump to conclusions, let's pause. What stands out to me isn't the age gap or the timeline, it's how these personal shifts collide with his public persona. How does a coach so laser-focused on winning navigate such a visible personal transition? And why does it even matter to us? One thing that immediately stands out is the scrutiny here. Accetta left Alabama for the Mavericks, but her past role on the staff? That's fuel for speculation. Was this relationship always in the cards, or did timing play a role? I'm not here to gossip, but this raises a deeper question. Why do we hyperanalyze coaches' personal lives when athletes' relationships barely raise eyebrows? Maybe because coaches are seen as architects of culture, they're supposed to embody stability. But life isn't scripted, right? Oates' divorce and remarriage happened while he was busy rewriting Alabama's basketball legacy. That juxtaposition? It's human, but it's messy, and that messiness feels oddly relatable. What many people don't realize is how much a coach's identity gets tied to their program. Oates became synonymous with Alabama's rise, his 170 wins, his Final Four moment. But behind that trophy case, there's a person navigating a life transition most people over 50 face: reinvention. Marrying someone half his age isn't just a personal choice, it's a symbol of starting anew. Does that distract from his job? Maybe, but here's the kicker, Alabama hasn't missed a beat. The team's success suggests Oates can compartmentalize like a pro. But should we even care? That's the paradox. We want our coaches to be strategic geniuses, yet we can't stop dissecting their relationships. Let's zoom out. This isn't just about Oates. It reflects a bigger trend in sports media, the blurring line between professional achievements and private morality. Coaches like Nick Saban or Greg Popovich are revered for their longevity and stoicism. Oates. He's breaking that mold by being human, flawed, evolving, and yes, remarried. And if you take a step back, his story mirrors the modern tension between public image and private reality. We celebrate his wins but side-eye his love life. Isn't that a bit hypocritical? Or is it just our way of humanizing figures who seem larger than life? So, here's my closing thought, Nate Oats' marriage isn't the headline. The real story is us, the fans, the media, the culture that can't separate a coach's playbook from their personal playdates. As Alabama heads into another season, will Oats' personal life overshadow his legacy? History says no. His rings, his recruits, his Final Four moment, those are what'll etch him into the record books. But maybe this whole saga should make us ask, why do we care so much about who our coaches marry? And what does that say about how we define greatness in sports? Let me know your take, drop a comment below. Do you think personal drama affects how we view a coach's success? Or is it all just noise compared to the game itself?